welcome to the season finale of season 1 of the Mystery Hour. It's not sad, it's triumphant. No one thought we could do it. Rudy. Hey, we have a great show for you guys tonight. We have Sean Matthews from Swagbot here and all kinds of other things. We also have the music of Jake Rogers from America's Got Talent. How about that? He's good. And we also have you guys, and you guys have hands. So I need you guys to clap while the music plays so it's not awkward while I walk from here to here. Here we go. Okay, good enough. There it is. All right. Hey, someone wrote me a silly note on here. I can't read aloud. Hey, unfortunately, there was one person who could not come tonight. I'm thinking about firing him. My sidekick, once again, could not be here. Of course, is Tom Turton. If there's anything good that you have, it comes from his mustache. He sent a video. This is him reading a tweet from Lady Gaga.
There's a bird outside my hotel room window that sounds like a teapot. I'm so confused. I keep thinking my tea is ready.
He just stops in mid-sentence. What's with that guy? Hey, you know who is here? Scion, because they're everywhere. They're not everywhere, but if you know cars, they are there. That's horrible. Reliable Scion is located on Highway 65 in Sunshine, and they make cars like this that people can fit into. And they have a new car, you guys. It is so sexy. It's called an FRS. Have a look.
I only drive fast.
Sexy.
I only wear her clothes when she's gone.
Unsexy.
We taped that one and we weren't going to use it. And it appeared. It's not true. It's not true. Very often. Hey, let's move on to something else, something that's been enjoyed in America since 1844. Things I've noticed.
These things I've noticed. These things I've noticed. Yeah. These things I've noticed. These things I've...
We don't have time for that tonight. All right, things I've noticed. These are things I've noticed just as I live and breathe. I've noticed that if someone were to ask me my life's ambition, it would be to be the first Latino into space. I've noticed that if you steal something from someone's grocery cart, it's not really stealing. I've noticed that there is nothing more ridiculous than a reality show behind the scenes show. That's what it is. I've noticed that a bottomless cup of coffee is just a tube. I've noticed that bad relationships are like keyboards. They both have buttons that feature Control, Command, Escape, and a hidden key for functioning. That one tickles me. I've noticed that the spelling of the word kernel is ridiculous. If you follow the logic, then the delicious candy Rolos would be pronounced rurs. And finally, I've noticed that you can't appropriately express yourself writing the sentence, "I hate!" exclamation points, without doing the very thing you hate. Things I've noticed.
These things I've noticed. These things I've noticed. Yeah. These things I've noticed.
All right, yes, things I've noticed. Boy, hey, we are lucky tonight. We have a great honor. There's a drama troupe locally that travels to local schools to teach them the message of math and staying off of drugs at the same time, in the same little scene. They're really great, and they like to use a lot of math and drug references. Every time they do, I'm going to hit this bell just so everyone is aware just of how many are packed into this little scene. They're going to be performing a little scene called Equilateral Pass on Drugs. Give it up for Mathematics!
Oh man, it's such a great day. Could it get any better?
Well, hi kids. I know how we could add some fun.
Oh yeah, mister? How's that?
Well, I've got an extra parallelogram of cocaine I could sell you.
Hey, you get out of here, man. My mom told me to run the hypotenuse home if someone offers me drugs, and she also told me to stay away from people who are mean. I bet next you're gonna tell me to drive across a median in a four-wheeled mode of transportation.
Shut up, Alan. He seems nice. Stop being so negative and obtuse.
Look. Let's just get out of here, okay? My mom made some pie. And there's enough to go around. There's 2 pi r. And it's my favorite, the kind with corners, the pi r squared.
What's the deal with your friend? He seems like a square. He seems worse than that. He seems like a square root. I'm talking 4 right angles. I mean, I don't see any signs around here saying you can't do drugs. I don't even see any cosigns. Sorry. It's just kind of going off on a tangent.
What kind of stuff you have anyway? I want to feel like I'm scaling a ladder up to infinity.
Well, I'm glad you asked, because I've got a prime number of different stuff. If you want a deal, I will get what I already have, a remainder of what I already have, and that I've already divided, and I'll sell it to you for a fraction of the price.
I don't trust him. Look at his hair. It's like a messed up perm or something. It's like a permutation. I swear, he's an axis of evil. I tell you, if we mess with him, we're gonna get wrecked. We're gonna get rectangled.
You need to learn how to live, Al. Just feel the rhythm of life. Go with the rhythm, Al. Al, go rhythm.
But he's so sleazy. Just look at him. When I saw him, I saw sleaze. Plus, while you were over there talking to him, I was putting a hex on him.
Oh, really? Well, hexagon!
Look, you need to get out from under your mom's sphere of influence. Subtract her out of your life. Let's look at this from a different angle. She's been your mom for 13 years. That doesn't mean anything. That's an imaginary number. You've got an inequality of fun in your life. And that's bad. You know what? You now have a chance not only to not be average, but to be greater than or equal to yourself. And you know what?
What?
He's got some cheap ecstasy. Do you know the value of X?
No, and you know what? I don't care. It's like I don't even know you anymore. You're a polygon. Meaning you have more than one face.
Hey kid, look, I'm sorry to interrupt, but we need to hurry this up. The longer we're out here, the higher the probability of the cops showing up.
That's it! You're on busted!
back, everybody. I hope your commercial break was great. Hey, we have a guest tonight who's going to bring the show around. Our guest tonight is brought to you by MissouriTrafficTickets.com. If you get a ticket, just click it. MissouriTrafficTickets.com. They did not request that I say it that way. Our guest tonight, he does a lot of things. He owns Swagbot. He's got this whole nerdiculture thing he will explain, and he has a lot of other things going on. So give it up for Mr. Sean Matthews. Sean!
Well.
How are you?
I'm very good. How are
Good.
you?
I am
You're
well.
having a baby.
Wait,
Hold on. You had a baby.
I had a baby. TV audience. You look so matching. You done good.
Well, thank you. I, finally started picking out my own clothes. I'm very excited about
Yeah. Yeah, it's very good of you.
Big moment.
Yeah.
Sean Matthews' household.
I can't exactly explain what you do. I don't know if you can either.
No one can.
What do you do?
If there's a Renaissance man category in the next Olympics,
Next Olympics.
why not? I mean, why
Right.
not?
It's part of the decathlon.
Right, exactly.
Swagbot, explain what that
Swagbot
is.
is our t-shirt empire. We do one,
Empire, huh?
well,
Sounds pretty good.
it's TV.
Yeah, right.
So, we do one shirt. We can do a lot of shirts.
Yeah.
We can do 12.
Giving examples of numbers. Thank you.
Yeah.
Could you do 21?
No.
Okay.
The laws in Missouri, kind of weird. Go on.
Yeah, sure.
Yeah.
So Swagbot, that's downtown.
That's just downtown.
Someone
That's
could walk in and say, hey, I got a design idea. You just make it for them right there.
like magic.
That's cool.
I mean, literally magic.
You have magic for your empire.
Yes.
Yes.
We are powered.
What's nerdiculture?
Well, nerdiculture is it's the confluence between design and music, art, philosophy, technology, and agriculture, kind of all mixed into one beautiful word.
That's amazing.
And we made the T-shirt, so that's
more confluence.
So it's kind of a coin. It's actually it came up because people ask me what I do, and I'm like, nerdiculture. I just started saying nerdiculture.
Yeah,
so,
yeah. It sounds
know,
like you're planting nerds and raising them.
why wouldn't I?
There's no reason why you wouldn't.
Exactly.
But what I find fascinating about you is all of that, but then you have a past,
I do have a past.
a musical past.
Oh, that past. Right. Yes, that. Yeah.
Because you're in several bands.
I was in a few. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. There was a. Some people might know this name. I get asked every once in a while. There was a fictional character that I created called Combat Chuck that Five Iron Frenzy had.
Five Iron Frenzy.
That was this kind of like ska band from the 90s. They had written a song about me, and I had a whole life because of that.
You had a whole life as this other persona.
As a whole other person.
Yeah.
It was weird.
Because I will, when I tell people about you, I'll say, yeah, and he was Combat Chuck, and those who know are like, wait, what?
What?
Because I didn't know, but it's a good name.
Well, thank you. We're happy with it.
Is it true though you were almost in a really big band?
I was there back in. I lived in LA for like 5 years. I had a publishing deal. I wrote songs for movies and TV. And
Baja
stuff
Men?
I did write songs for the Baja Men. Who Let the Dogs Out? I didn't write that.
You didn't write that one. Their follow-up
Yeah.
that everyone knows.
Summertime Girls, maybe you heard it.
Yeah, sure. Okay.
It was in American Wedding 3.
Yeah?
That's a
That's
whole.
cool.
Yeah, so.
That's cool.
Yeah. It was.
It was.
What's funny about that though, it was like in the bachelor party scene, so I'm watching it with my mom, and it was like the most I'm like, this was the proud moment of my life, and I'm just like, oh gosh, what have I done? Yeah. So I was in LA, and I was walking around, and people kept like asking me, dude, Chris from this music store, he needs to talk to you. And I owed Chris money, right? So I owed him like $800. And so I'm like completely freaked out because Chris is trying to get a hold of me. Well, it turns out that Chris was talking to Dave Grohl from the Foo Fighters about my bass playing, right? So he's telling Dave Grohl, like, Sean's the best bass player right now, and I love him, blah, blah, blah. which I didn't believe, by the way. I did not believe that.
Okay.
But so that's why I'm not a Foo Fighter, because I was avoiding.
They were calling you
They were-
to
yeah.
be the bassist in the Foo
Well, they
Fighters.
were calling me to audition.
But you would have gotten
It would be presumptuous of me.
I can presume, though.
Well, okay.
And so you could have been in the Foo Fighters, but you wouldn't have been here, probably.
True.
I say you won.
I think fate has dealt me a hand of cards that I can live with.
Who needs success and money?
I need this.
This right now. This is the exposure.
This.
This is your redemption.
Finally.
I quantum leaped you.
You did. I was actually.
I put right where once was wrong.
Yeah, it was beautiful. Are we talking about string theory or are we talking about the mid-90s show?
Yes.
Okay, just checking. All right, just checking.
String
Nerdiculture.
Theory, the band from the 90s?
Yeah.
Okay.
There you go.
It's all intertwined,
Woo.
just like String Theory says.
Yes, true.
Nerdiculture. We just did it. We did it.
You stuck a knife in the heart of nerdiculture right
I
there.
understand it.
Yeah,
Epiphany.
it was beautiful.
I'm shouting. But this is really interesting.
Yes, sir.
You've also, I know that this is a big deal to you to be on this little show. But
True.
you also sold a TV show.
I did sell a TV show last 2011. I had pitched a show to a friend of mine. Worst pitch I've ever done, by the way.
Yeah?
Like the worst. I had a conversation about a friend of mine who had just he had made a lot of money. And I was like, that guy's a no talent hack, right? And I was totally mad.
Yeah.
So I was like, I can do that. And I sent my friend an angry email, very angry. And he had no idea what was going on. He's just like, I got a show for you. And pitched this whole idea.
Yeah.
And he's like, I love it. I'm like, what? What are you're not supposed, this is my moment of venting and.
Right.
And yeah.
But you sold it to whom?
I sold it to Fox Television out in.
Oh, like the local station?
No, like Fox, like the big American Idol.
The Big Fox.
Yeah, like the big Fox. Fox with a capital F.
Yes.
So, please tell me that's not the station we're on. I'm just
No,
kidding.
it's not the station we're on. No.
Because I hate them.
Yeah.
I don't.
I don't know. I feel like I shouldn't say that.
I know.
They're good people, I'm sure.
Right.
But the big ass Fox.
Right. What? Nerdiculture.
I just nerdicultured all over
Yeah.
myself. This is getting worse. This is getting worse.
You do and you'll clean it up. So,
Someone save me. This is all the time we have. We just wasted it
come on.
I know. You sold a TV show, yada, yada, yada. Find it
Blah,
out.
blah,
Follow him
blah,
on Twitter.
yeah.
Hey, that's Sean Matthews. Thanks for coming, Sean. We'll be right back with Jake Rogers. We have come to the music portion of the show, otherwise known as the entertaining parts. Our musical guest tonight is brought to you by Absolute Mechanical Services. They will absolutely mechanize anything in your house. Hey, we have a great musical guest here back this week. He was recently on America's Got Talent. Now he's on our crappy show. Give it up for Jake Rogers.
You said I was running with Caesars. Maybe I was running away from you. You said I got too close to the edge. Now I'm thinking that I got too close to you. Tear me down while you're wearing your crown. Look at me now, I'm crumbling down. Shake my soul and rattle my bones. of your crystal throne. You'll never be a king as long as I am safe. Shake my soul and round my bones. Get off of your crystal throne. You'll never be a king as long as I am standing. You said you don't believe in demons. Maybe that was a problem all along. You said that there's always a reason. Well, how come you never gave me a single one? Oh. Sail me down while you're wearing your crown. Look at me now, I'm crumbling down. Oh, shake my soul and round my bones. Get off of your crystal throne. You'll never be a king as long as I am staying. Store your crown and tear down the walls, or break the chain and free us all. You'll never be a king as long as I am standing. As long as I am sane. Long live the king, 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 long live king, long live the king, long live the king, long live the king, long live the king, Lord. Shake my soul and around my bones. Get off of your crystal throne. You're no more a king than I am a prisoner. Store your crown and tear down the walls. Break the chain and free us all. You'll never be a king as long as I am standing. You'll never be a king.
Jake Rogers. Hey, that's our show. That's our show, everybody. I want you guys to know 10% of the box office proceeds tonight go to Young Life, a wonderful organization helping teenagers in our area. This is our season. Season 1 is done. We'll be back to see if I ever get together with Rachel. Thanks, guys. See ya.